had two back-to-back hundreds, was the player of the match. Then a couple of matches later, had another handy half century, a 69 not out or a 63 not out is what he'd scored approximately. But he's been in good form. 200s and a half century in the white ball format in T20 cricket at the domestic circuit. Coming into this tournament, leading this side, he's in good touch. So I think it'll be exciting to see him bat. You look at Vaibhav Suryavanshi, we talked about his numbers as well. Right, the ball's been taken by the umpire. Of course, the two official umpires for this game on field, Ravindra Kotachi from Sri Lanka and Ajmal Shamulzai from Afghanistan. They'll be officiating the game today.
They're both the teams in the park. Some cheers, some claps, and the look up towards the sun as Vaibhav Suryavanshi jogs into the center. All eyes definitely will be on.
So we're all set at the ICC Academy ground. This Group A match, India under-19s beginning their campaign against the UAE under-19s. Remember, UAE skipper chose to bowl first. Here's the first ball of the match. Straight away on target. Pitching it in.
Long hauls, but to understand.
Oh, he struck that hard over the infield. That's going to be 4. The first runs for the India under-19 on the board, and they come by way of a boundary. That also ends the first over.
One last ball of the over.
Well, he's got the thick outside edge. It's going to run away to the fence. This will be 4. A streaky boundary to end the over. 4 more on the board. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is off. It's 8 without loss for India.
King of skills.
Oh, that's a great line. And he's got the big wicket. Yog Sharma. The perseverance pays off, and Ayush Matre will have to go. He's gone caught behind.
You keep that ball on that line. Invite the batter to play.
More responsibility on Vaibhav Suryavanshi's shoulders, and he smacks this away. That's the first maximum of the innings. Took the risk because he saw mid-off was up, so he's hit it over mid-off for 6.
Well, yeah, that's a strong area.
Oh, he's hit that straight, he's hit that long, he's hit that for another massive 6. The carnage has begun.
Yeah, one would always fancy the left-handed batter in that equation against a left-arm spinner. Ali Asgar bowled a phenomenal over the first one.
Sliced away. And a misfield will yield 4. Something that maybe the UAE under-19s will have to work on. Ground fielding to support the bowlers.
Yeah, there was Ali Asgar on that occasion at the boundary line. And they always say that if you've been taken for runs as a bowler, in the field it shows.
Hit straight down the ground. That's going to be 4 more. It's going to be very difficult to keep this batter quiet. That's the 5th boundary of the match. The 3rd off the blade of Vaibhav Suryavanshi.
You bowl him at whatever lengths you want to. He picks them really early. And early on, the ball coming on nice and quick onto the bat. His ability to...
Tossed up this time. And driven well in the gap. And that will be 4. That's textbook stuff. And that's what I was talking about. With George, you see the boundaries flowing off his bat. Not a lot of force, but sheer timing and placement.
Well, yeah, nothing aerial as well. So far, every single shot that he's played, even this one, beautiful drive, creaming it. The ball just...
Short delivery. Now, they like pace. They like pace on this pitch. And that's very well played for 4. Loved the way he rode the bounce. He hit it down. He was on top of it.
And with that angle, it's always easy for the batters to know the line and length of the bowler. Anticipated the back of length quite early, and good to see, not trying to hit it in the air. He was in control, in good shape, rolling his wrist. Suryavanshi on strike.
Right, so runs straight away. That's 4. Short and wide, push through quicker. Not where he wanted it to go for Suryavanshi, but he'll pick it, he'll take it. That's a boundary.
What a talent he is. Not trying to go hard, using that pace, just opening the face of the blade, and no protection towards that.
This is high and safe. Has it gone all the way? Let's see, yes. 6. A good way to end the over. 72 for 1. He's been good. This is Suryavanshi. Now, where is it coming? I think it's cleared the ropes. It's gone a fair distance. That's the kind of power this man can generate. 6 of the first ball.
The third maximum for Suryavanshi. This is what he's known for. Look at the timing. Leaning on.
None for 3. Go straight. And 6. You got to be careful as an off spinner. That's why I said it's going to be an interesting contest. I was very interested to see what the response of Suryavanshi is going to be, because Khudadad is someone who will look to bowl with loop. Now this is the response, just a touch full.
Company.
Loopy, thank you very much. Buckling once more.
A poor length on that one. Vaibhav Suryavanshi was waiting on his heels for that tossed up delivery. Khudadad has this tendency of bowling those loopy deliveries, but when you bowl them so full, it's a gift. And Vaibhav Suryavanshi
Steps out, takes on the bowler and takes him on well. Yet once more, there's this third 6 in this over itself.
Khudadad would be wondering where to bowl. This time using his feet, he pulled his length just a wee bit back, but very smartly reaching to the length of the ball. And
Shouts for catch and dropped. Lifeline for the starlet. And Suryavanshi breathes a sigh of relief.
how expensive is this going to be? You don't do this.
Come on, boys!
Prithvi Madhu.
There, gosh. There you go. Another chance for Udesh and it sails past him. You give him an inch, he'll take a mile, Vaibhav Suryavanshi.
Oh, he's done really well this time. Corrected that little error that he made on the previous occasion. Vaibhav Suryavanshi. It was a foolish delivery. And he tongued it with utter disdain. They're not going to give you wickets.
He's taken the aerial route. Goes on to 98. Does Suryavanshi with that boundary. At the end of 19, the 150 is up. 151 for 1. If there was a slip. If only. But goes for a boundary. George moves to 48. At the end of 20, it's 157 for 1. He is redefining the term prodigy. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is truly special. Whether it be the senior teams, whether it be the junior teams, he will rack up the runs. He will tumble records. Another century to his name.
He's adding runs to his kitty like a kid adds.
Yeah, he struck his own symphony too. Aaron George in true classical style. a half century to his name, continuing the form that he showcased during the domestic season. At the end of 21, it's 161 for 1.
Keep one end going. While you've got the prodigious talent of Suryavanshi. Smacks another 6. A throw away the boundary ropes. He's going to clear them anyway. What a shot this. Now that he's gone past 100, he's straight away now back to his attacking ways. That's 6 number 10 off the blade of Vaibhav Suryavanshi. What a shot this. The half tracker dispatched with disdain.
Another big one. This is coming our way. It's gone over us. And he is hitting sixers for fun.
Oh, what a shot this. That's 6 number 11 off the blade of Vaibhav Suryavanshi. So 66 runs out of 113 have come by way of maximums of his blade. And there are 12 sixes overall that have been hit in the innings. 11 of this young man's bat.
Well, I've been very impressed with the way he's constructed the innings. He looks hungry as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it tells me the way he celebrates. He's not someone who's going to get overexcited, but instead he appears to be very, very focused. The 50 celebration, the 100 celebration.
Come on, lads.
He's turning out to be a man amongst boys. He's young, but he's standing tall. He's standing... in fact, he's turning out to be a towering figure. When you look at the others, they're all dwarfed by the talent and by the skill and the power you're talking about. Just completely taking this UAE bowling attack by the scruff of its neck.
It's clever. He'll take a well-deserved single of the last ball of the over, so he'll retain strike. It's 177 for 1. He's got another 100 to his name. When you look at the last edition of this tournament, we were both there, Roshan, and he got a couple of half centuries in the previous edition of this tournament. That was last year, when the matches were being played at Sharjah and the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. But what we've seen as a difference from that year to this is that there's a maturity of constructing the innings and staying there. Not just the aggressive start, but converting that start into a big knock. And that's why he got 100 to his name in the very first match of this season, of this edition, the 10th edition of the Under-19 Asia Cup.
Yeah, remember that like yesterday. I had the great honor of interviewing him, and I was told that was his first ever interview. I can tell my grandchildren. When Vaibhav's Suryavanshi becomes the real star, I can say I was the first. Not that it matters.
There are lots of stories you can tell your grandchildren, Roshan.
Yeah, some of them I can't. No, but you're right. You're right in terms of the way he constructs. See, it's the composure, isn't it? I mean, in that last edition of the Under-19 World Cup, Asia Cup, he was more interested in dominating. He was not willing to let the bowlers have their space. But here, it's different. He binds his, binds his time and waits. And when the opportunity comes, then he goes after the bowling. So that is one thing that we have seen. Like that. In that last edition, you would look at him wanting to dominate.
And that's the reason why you feel that he's a batter who's matured. Kanitkar, with the kind of experience he brings, he's been with the youth setup for a long period of time. Former India international, Kanitkar. Even the spin department's benefited because you've got Joe joining the side. Sunil Joshi, the left-arm spinner, is with the squad. So that's going to help a lot of these young kids go through the paces. Joe's still pretty fit, I can tell you. Oh, that's played uppishly. thick outside edge, and that might run away to the fence for 4. A streaky boundary, but 4 nonetheless. Well, they'll take that. It's 184 for 1 after 23.